Welcome to the Mother-Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. Once again, we're back to share a really, really awesome place. I tell you, for the last couple of months, we've been looking for different herbal shops and spice places and different cultural places, right?
Yeah, especially ones that have crystals inside there, too.
Yeah.
Those ones I like. And soaps and stuff. I can't wait. Did you even try that soap yet?
Baby, every day. I tried the pink one first.
The grapefruit one?
Yes,
On
I
your
tried
face
that.
or your body? Is it a face or a body soap?
They're body soaps.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so how you know the difference with a face soap? It's usually going to be smaller. Like, it'll be small.
I got face soaps that are that big. That's why I asked.
I don't have any. All my face soaps that I've ever bought have been small. Unless I buy them in a store, and I don't buy store soap anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get soap that's handmade, they normally make it smaller than the body soap, so you know the difference. Like when I make my soap, I do it in the little heart-shaped mold, so it's little small hearts.
Those little square brown soaps that you have, what's in that? It looks like oatmeal or something.
Which one? In the one I have in the refrigerator? Which ones?
I don't know. Peyton had shown me some square soap you had that was like brown.
Yeah, I usually either put chia seeds in my soaps, or I'll put oatmeal in my soaps, or I'll put so probably oatmeal. Probably, there's no telling, because when I get to experiment, I just do. But we found the most awesome little place in North Houston. It's absolutely North Houston, not Northeast, not Northwest, but in North Houston. And the name of it is Granel Spice Market. How we ended up there is that you were looking for
rose petals,
and I was looking for calendula, because I heard that calendula was really, really, really good for the skin. And so I know that you can boil it down and take the liquid from there, and you can make your soaps with it. But then the petals that are left over, you can mix that in the soap too for an exfoliator, right? So I called probably like 13 different herbal markets. We're talking from southwest side of town to the west side of town to everywhere, and nobody seemed to have had calendula. Well, I happened to get to this place, and they said, "Oh yeah, we have that." And I said, "Do you have this?" They're like, "Yeah, we have that." And everything checked off of my list. They had everything, including, which I didn't know until we got there, they had the green clay mud. What's good about that is that, we used to buy French clay. We used to buy the Queen Helene green mud. Well, you can take that same green mud, mix it with whatever you want to mix it with, and you can use that on your face. I use it in my soaps.
Yeah, they had Dead Sea mud, I think, too.
Yes.
Calendula is also good for soaps to use down there to, regulate your pH, because I know that Honey Pot brand.
Yep.
They have a mixture. I was just reading off of it. It's calendula, apple cider vinegar, and something else they use. So.
Yep. I have a recipe as well, and I cannot wait to make my soaps. I probably do it on Sunday, simply because I just like to take my time. I don't like anything to. Yeah. I
need to give you that crate to use too.
Which crate? Oh yeah. I need that. I need that. And what she's talking about is we bought something that was in a crate that had some different little markings at the bottom, and I like my soaps to have different stuff, and so it's really cool. I bought a lot of molds, but I still use a lot of other things, and I love making the soap because I haven't bought any store-bought soap now in probably about 6-7 years. So I make all of my own soap because I have to be responsible for the toxins I put on my own body. So, but what was your favorite thing about the store? Because I have so many. I need to say mine last.
I would say the chili spices and the spices, period. There's so many I haven't heard of. I couldn't even get out of the crystal area.
Well, what inspired me is when we walked in the door and you knew you were at the place you were supposed to be at, right? Yeah. I have walked into spice and herb markets that when you walk in, you don't smell nothing. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. If you're in a store with 100+ herbs, you're supposed to have some kind of smell.
And they had a whole wall alone of all them herbs and stuff. There's a whole wall of herbs, then there's a whole wall of seasonings, and then they got a whole wall of like spiritual soaps and stuff, and it's overwhelming.
It's
in a good way,
overwhelming.
but...
It's overwhelming in a good way, but it's very inspiring to just know that you can go there and you could get everything that you need in one stop shop. You don't have to go to 5 stores, because I've been there where I've had to go over here to get some soaps. I have to go over here to get this. Then go to the beauty supply to get my coconut oil. Then it's like, no, I got my shea butter there, which now that I have my shea butter raw, I need now my mango butter, and then I'm going to take those and mix that and then put a little Florida water in it, just so that I get everything that I need to, have some kind of
you got
oil
that
you
too.
can clean your oil. Yeah, so I just need my mango butter now, which I can find that. But one thing I can say is, I'm going to just walk through the store right quick. So when you come in the store, over to the left, they have all kind of chili peppers from every little part of Mexico you could think of. And I don't know if you ever had a chili pepper in Mexico, but I tell you what, you better be ready, because Mexico peppers, they don't play. They have one that's called something about a killer, and they say just one little taste of that and it closes up your throat.
I'm not even over that pepper you used.
Oh my God, that pepper was hitting. Tell the truth.
What do you have?
We need to go by and get one today.
No, we don't.
I sliced them up real small and just put a little. I thought, I put a little 2 or 3 sprinkles in, but I didn't tell you. So when you ate it,
poison. That means you poison.
So you ate it, and all I heard was,
Girl.
what you put in here? What you put? I was like, oh, it was just a little pepper. You coughed for the next 10 minutes. I was like, oops. You know that video that they show on Instagram where somebody put peppers in their food to see who at work was eating their food?
Oh, yeah. I might have to start doing that.
I was just like, it's so hilarious. But in the back wall, you've got all of your different herbs, and you got your spices over to the left. You got every kind of seasoning rub you could think of, right? I saw, pure cayenne, and I saw Old Bay, pure Old Bay. And somebody was just telling me last night, I was talking to my friend Leala, and she said, if you ever had fried wings and then take it, and you know how they used to do, how they still do at Walmart, where they'll put the ranch dry rub on the, she said, do that with the Old Bay sauce after you fry your chicken wings. And she said, you ain't never had nothing like an Old Bay wing. She just told me this last night. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to tell Peyton, because, she swear about Old Bay, right? But then the other thing is that there's a back. Well, now that's something you didn't see because you didn't mention it.
I probably did. What?
So this first thing I'm going to say, you saw it because we talked about it. They have a area in the back for the candles. So listen, ladies and guys, or whoever's listening. If you are into the burning the candles for manifestation, for meditation, for conjuring, for whatever it is you're into, not my business, right?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is sharing the information. They have candles for everything. They have candles to bring in money. They have candles to bring in love, to keep a love, to get rid of a love. They got candles for everything. I think I saw over 500 candles.
Oh, yeah.
And
they
it's
had
in
a
a back
variety of
area.
every single thing they had in there.
But I tell you something you didn't see.
What?
You didn't see the back there where you could get your life read. What they call
I'm
it?
not surprised.
What they call it?
Palm reading or whatever?
No, not
or
the
tarot?
palm reading. The tarot. She was doing the tarot, the palm reading.
Was she in a secret room or something?
It was,
I tried not to look
so
too far.
You know where I got the soap off the counter? Off the little table?
Oh, yeah, in the
right
back room.
behind you in the back room
the
with
crystals.
a red. Everything was in there was red.
Behind the crystals.
And she was doing like readings and stuff back there. Because when I saw the one lady go back there, so the lady that was standing around talking to us about her daughter does the lavender thing?
Oh, yeah.
She went in there too.
Oh.
I was peeping it because I was like, I don't like no secret doors. I need to know what's going on in there. So, and you probably never noticed this either. If you ever go into a place that sells like pho or something like that, if you ever notice when you walk in the door, they have like the little money frog there, and they always have the candles burning, and they have like a little prayer thing. You probably never noticed, but my little favorite place,
pho.
Really?
I said before this year's over, I have to try pho. I don't know how
My
to
favorite
say it.
place down here
lamb
closed
chops.
down. Lamb chop. I tell you, leave Mary Little Lamb alone.
The chef from
do
Certified
not
Hand
mess
Putt.
with Mary Little Lamb.
The chef from Certified Hand Putt, he said, I'm sure they got different types, but he said he had a beef at this place called Pho Now.
A beef what?
A beef, I guess it was pho, but it was
I
like
thought
a
you was going to say a beef lamb, and I was like, that's
No, he went to a
crossbreed.
place called Pho Now. Is that how you say it, pho?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, it could be pho.
Faux pho.
But, fee, fi, fo, fi. I don't know. But I tell you what, your sister got me hooked on it. She begged me to, and I'm
Was it
funny.
like a warm soup?
I can't
Noodle
explain
soup?
it. No, it's not a soup, but it's just so much in it.
I've had
we gotta
wonton
go
soup.
because
That's about it.
I found a second place over here near me, but the one I used to like is down the other way, and they closed down during like the last couple of months. I was so ready for it that day. I got all dressed up. I'm ready to go. I pop up there and something on the door, but we ain't gonna be open. I said, what is this from? Like, from the county place or whatever. So I would call your sister, where's that other place that I go there? And I was like, okay, I like them because they also do the deep fried egg rolls and all that stuff. And so I was like, okay, I really like that. But I always get the shrimp one, and usually the base of it is a not chicken broth but beef broth, and then the noodles that they use are kind of like them noodles,
so it's
like
y'all
a noodle
soup, like a veggie noodle soup with shrimp,
with all kind of stuff, all kind of vegetables and stuff in it. But when
really
they give it to you,
seasoned?
it's so very. Okay. But when they give it to you, you eat some now. You have to have some for later because they give you a monster size for like $9. And then the shrimp,
smaller ones, smaller size.
That is the small size.
Oh.
If you get a big one, you're getting a family size. But then it comes with like 6 jumbo shrimp, boiled shrimp. And they are so good. I always ask for double shrimp because I know I'm going to eat the rest later, and I don't want to just have vegetables later, right?
Do they have shrimp, chicken, and beef? Is that,
everything. And they have 5 different kind of beefs.
I just have to try maybe when it's cold. I just don't.
Oh, see, I could do it anytime.
Maybe.
But back to Granel's, though. So, yeah, the crystals were awesome. Did you see anything that you were like,
The necklaces, the rings, the keychains, almost everything. But
I didn't see the necklaces. Did they have any bracelets?
I'm sure they did. They had really a lot of stuff.
I actually like the way they had it set up so that you could kind of start, because I told you, I said I'm gonna start at the front and work my way to the back. So I just went up and down every single aisle, and then I saved the back part for last, and then I came up to the front, because in the front you can get all your detox teas, you can get all your teas for lowering your blood pressure, all of your teas for lowering your diabetes. You can get all of your teas if you have any kind of we'll talk, as far as like body function, as far as like your kidney, your bladder, everything for that. I know when I did my D-Herbs 21-day detox.
Is it over? The 21 days?
Yeah. Oh. I did my 21 day, and I was very faithful to it. I did my 21-day D-Herbs detox, and everything that you're taking all day long is cleaning out every part of your system. So you're cleaning out your colon, you're cleaning out your liver, you're cleaning out your kidneys, you're cleaning out your lymph nodes and all that. So they have all of the separate teas where you could literally make your little concoction, and you could really have some really good stuff. I bought a few things in there that I thought was going to be really, really, really good, but it's very dangerous to be over there because you want one of everything. I literally wanted one of everything.
It's like the beauty supply store. Like, you think you're finna go in there and get one thing, but you come out spending $70, $80.
No, that just happened to me for real last week. I went into the beauty supply to get, what did I go in there to get? I went in there to get some hair gel. I got to the register and I spent $119.
Wow.
Same thing happened over at Granel's, though, right? I went in. I didn't know I was gonna find all the stuff that I found. I went in there to just get calendula.
And the soap, you was like, get one of them, get them all.
I was like, I want to try one of every one of them so that I know, okay, is this my new place that when I don't want to use my own soap, I'll go and use. And see, this is the thing. It's all natural. There's nothing ingredients in anything that's in their whole entire market that's going to be anything synthetic or whatever. Like the soap, when I read the ingredients, it's all natural herbs and spices and all of that stuff. So I was just like, this is what I'm looking for. Now, in the beauty supply where I buy the different soaps, it's as good as it's gonna get, but not 100% natural. So I prefer to get it from over there now.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I bought so many of them, because I may not go over there for another 6 months. I don't know. But I think if I have to
last you.
Oh, let me tell you,
It might last you a year.
That one bar though, I've already been using it this week. And I, bathe twice a day.
It's going down a lot.
It has not touched.
Yeah.
And it is so soapy
longer.
though.
Yeah.
And so for those people who want to start making their own
liquid
soap,
version of it.
I
Like
wouldn't
a
want
body
it.
wash.
I wouldn't want it. I like a bar of soap. Unless I'm visiting, then I want my own liquid soap or something. But that's why when I travel, I take my own bars with me. But, one of the things that you can do to make your soap, if you want to make soap and you want to make it more lathery and soapy, you can either add extra honey or you can add lard, which is grease. Yeah, but that's what everybody uses. That's what makes it lather. So a lot of companies that make these other soaps, they use other synthetic things to make it lather, which is not good for your skin. So I'd rather use lard because it changes to a different form when you put it together. But I really like the place. So everything that I can say I liked about it is I love the way it smelled. As far as all the spices and the inspiration from that. I love that they had so many different types of things that you could buy. I like that it wasn't threatening. Like, I have literally been around to, like, me and your sister one day, we went around to like 5 different herbal shops. one thing we noticed is that a lot of them we walked in and walked right back out because it was more about the candles. And that's not what I was looking for. I like herbal spices and stuff that I can measure out on my own. Not that's already really prepackaged. I don't mind if they're already prepackaged, but I find that you get a better deal when they say, okay, 1 ounce, or what was it, 1 pound or 1 ounce?
It was like the place we went to just now.
Yeah,
the Granel. It was 1 ounce. It was a lot of it for $5.
Like $5, and it's a lot because I got the bay leaves. I like to burn bay leaves in the house. It really refreshes and gets the detox and stuff in the air. I bought some calendula. Of course, I bought the 5 different bars of soap. I bought some sage. I bought what was that? A bunch of different detoxing teas. I just bought all kinds of things, and I was happy with every single thing that I purchased. I didn't look at anything and be like, man, you know what? I could have saved money because I spent $100 and some just over there when I went to spend $5.99 for the calendula. That was it. That's all I went to get.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, and we met a really nice lady, right?
Oh yeah, we did. The lady whose daughter makes the bundles for the eucalyptus and the lavender what you call them, the bundles for the shower?
It's a shower bouquet, and what it does is that when you take your shower, it freshens up your atmosphere. The lavender seeps into your skin, and it really makes you smell good. It's just a wonderful smell, especially if you're taking like a warm shower. It'll then make your whole house smell like lavender. And so you just take the bouquet and you get a rubber band and you tie it around your shower thing, and then when you turn the water on, it just really freshens you up. And a lot of people use those bouquets. And hers were how much? Because you were talking to her for a long time.
I can't remember, because we was also talking about she had came up to me again and was telling me that she makes like her own laundry detergent and soaps and stuff. So
homemade
she makes
everything?
she makes everything homemade and natural as far as like household cleaning products and
see, we be over there
detergent and
networking.
soap.
We meet strangers, and all we had to do is just look at her, and then we started talking about the bouquet lavender, because I was gonna buy some lavender and make my own bouquet, but I think she said the small one was $12 and the big one was 17 or 20 or something.
Yeah,
we were about to buy it on
right.
the spot, and then her daughter couldn't come, but we're gonna find out where that market is that her daughter goes to, and we're gonna do a market day. And I think she said the first Saturday of every month or something they do something at a market. So I think you have her IG or something. So
I have both of them.
So we need to find out where that market is gonna be, because I have to tell you, I'm having fun with just not just going to the places and discovering all the new great things, but I'm having fun sharing it and letting people know about the different herbs and spices. So if you have an herb, or you have a spice, or you have a candle that you're looking for to conjure, or whatever it is you do, that's your business, not ours. If you're looking for some crystals, and we learned a lot about crystals, right?
Yeah, we did. I almost wanted to get that book, but you can get it cheaper.
Now, something you need to start doing, since you're into crystals, you need to start putting your pendulum in your purse.
Oh, I have it with me right now.
That's what I'm saying. Did you have it that day?
Yeah.
Oh, did you test it out or anything?
I didn't even think about it because I was
remember, I walked up to you and I said, it's too bad you don't have your pendulum.
And they sold them too. Yeah, they sold
some. Oh, I didn't see. I want me a gold one now. The emerald green is beautiful, but I want a gold one because I want to wear it around my neck.
I think it was like this color.
I wonder if we can call Dwight and see if he has a gold one, or he could get me a gold one.
Probably could.
But yeah, I like gold stuff. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna call Dwight, or maybe, you know what? I've been wanting to go back to Trader's Village, so I might just go tomorrow. Because I'm still trying to find that guy that sells the dune buggies. Remember, he wasn't
even there.
Yeah, I want to buy one. So, but anyway, Granel's is a great little place, and it was at what's the address over there?
It's 2503 Link Road, Houston,
Link.
Texas, 7709. So Link, Link Road,
770
009.
Oh,
Airline
that's
Drive.
009, because right across the freeway we were 77022, 77021 or 22, something like that. But it's right in the same area where we went to visit the Connie. So guess what? Let me give you a little secret. You could go to Granel's and get all your herbs and spices, and then you get a little hungry and you go over to Connie's and you get you some good old seafood, and then you can make the family happy by getting some fruit and vegetables by going just tip across the street. You can walk, tip across the street over to Farmer's Market and get you some fruit and vegetables. So that sounds like a whole Saturday outing.
You'll come out smelling like the spices and herbs and stuff when you come out the store too.
I still had that smell on me all day, and I was like, I love it. I love it. The bag that I bought all the products in, I saved it because it smells just like the inside of the store. So I was like, I like this. It's really, really good. But so
they didn't have rose petals, but they had rose buds, which is still the same thing. It just had a little bit of buds in them. But for an ounce It's gonna last me some months. When did we?
For
I just
$5
ran
too.
out of those last rose petals. How long ago did we go to the other herb store?
It was like June. It was back in the summer, early.
I know it was before the podcast.
It might have been. It might have been May.
Probably like July or August.
No, it wasn't July, August. That was in like May.
Yeah, no, because May. Nah, it probably was June. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had started talking about the podcast.
So
in
it
July.
lasted me about 4 months. So this will probably last me about 6 to 8. You never know.
Yeah.
For an ounce, $5. That's good.
It's pretty good. But yeah, they had all kinds of things where if you want to burn candles and if you want to burn your bay leaves or your whatever you want to burn, they had like the little containers that would hold it inside of there. Just a lot of goodness over there. I didn't see anything that was intimidating that made you like, oh, wait a minute, some voodoo going on. I didn't feel like that at all. Even though, like I say, she had the room back there. Even though they had the conjuring candles, they had all the different spice. That's what they call it. You conjuring. You're bringing something to you or sending something away. So that's what they call it. I follow this girl on Instagram called the Conjurer Queen. And she just opened up her new store, and I'm so proud because it's like, that's just awesome that you get to do what you love to do. I've never bought any of the conjuring stuff, but I just still find it fascinating.
Yeah.
And I believe that whatever you believe works because you believe it. So that's kind of how I feel about it. But and the other thing is in the store we saw all types of people, right?
Yeah,
there wasn't just one group of people. Like, we saw, Mexican, we saw black, we saw white, we saw, women, we saw men, we saw elders, we saw young people. So that told me right there, okay, this is really awesome. People know about it, and I'm just finding out about them. Like, they didn't look like they had been around very long because the building was kind of new looking.
Yeah.
So I would say they're less than, that location, I would say, is less than 5 years old. Yeah. Only because I know that area so well, and I never knew about them.
And it's literally right across or around the corner from
right
Connie's.
Next to, we could go through one parking lot to the other ones back to Connie's, So if you find yourself over in North Houston, over off of Airline and Link Road, definitely go by Granel Spice Market, because even if you just want to go and look, it's just a great place to go and look and just check things out. I promise you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to buy one thing. Even if it's a bar of soap, you're going to buy it. Even if it's some kind of body butter, you're going to buy it.
At least to spend $5 on one thing in there, and I bet you'll go back.
Now, one thing that I do wish that they had is they had the seasoning bottles, because when you buy seasoning, they come in those plastic little ugly, well, they're ugly to me, bottles. And what I'm wanting to do with my spice racket in my kitchen is I'm wanting to put everything in glass spice things and then label them. That way the spices will look prettier in the glass bottles. But I hadn't been able to find them, so I probably end up having to go on Amazon. They had some beautiful, nice size ones,
pretty, but they
were
fresher.
plastic. See, I like glass. The plastic, because of the BPH and all that stuff that's in it, it kind of ruins the whole experience of having the spice. So that's why glass is better. Like, even when you make certain teas and herbs and stuff, they say you should always put it in a glass bottle. So that's why I don't have a lot of plastic stuff. So
that's what I do when I make my rose water, put it in glass.
Exactly. You're the one who told me about that, and I was like, you know what, she right. So then I went and bought those glass spray bottles, because I was like, that does make sense that you're not mixing your untoxic herbs into a toxic plastic bottle. Like, when you told me that, I was like, that makes sense. Which is why now I realize, years ago when I was in Miami and I was in the corner store and I bought some Voss water, I was so inspired that it was in a glass bottle. Now I don't know if Voss water is the best or anything. I know some people swear by it, but I was just so happy it was in a glass bottle. So now if I buy something, I really want it in a glass bottle, or I'll put it in a glass bottle or something like that. But I guess because glass will be better or something, right?
Yeah, I feel like whatever you put in plastic will spoil faster.
Well, because of the BPH in the plastic to make it what it is. So it's like you're putting something that's not toxic into something that's toxic, so now everything's toxic.
Yep.
So I guess we have to think about what we're doing. That's why I want to put all my spices, like as soon as I purchase them, I want to put them all in glass spice bottles. But it's going to take me a moment to find some, because I need them to be the size that we saw, right? Those are quite expensive if you get them glass. But if I find a glass maker...
How many you think you'll need?
At least 40, because that's how many spices I have in the cabinet.
How many they come in the pack when you looked them up, the glass ones?
Barely 5. That's what I'm saying. If I find a glass maker here, local, then I probably could go in and get them wholesale price. That would be expensive. Like, if I wanted to buy all of them, I'd probably spend $100. I'm not going to do that. I'm too cheap.
Kia told me, Savoy's sister, she said that there's a spice store that we passed in Traders Village, and there's a spice that he just swears that you can put it on anything. It's like $100. What seasoning worth $100? And I better have at least 6 to 8 refills on that, free ones.
So I'm not gonna knock
seasoning?
anybody's prices, because I know a lady right now who, and this is my favorite cake. She makes it. She calls it $1 million carrot cake, and she charges $100 for the cake. And she's always sold out. Literally making like $5,000 a day on cakes. But it's her grandmother's recipe, and she calls it the $1 million carrot cake. And people clamor. She lived right here in Katy, and people clamor to get it. I can't even get a piece of it because she don't sell it by the piece. You either buy the whole thing and say I'm the only one in the house who will eat cake. So if I bought the cake, it would go to waste because I'm not going to eat a whole cake. So I tried to get her to sell me one piece, and she said, I don't sell pieces. I sell whole cakes. I'm like, I need you to change your thought process, lady. No. But now I've never been able to buy one from her because I know I'm gonna waste it. Even if I took it to any, a gathering or something, not a lot of people like carrot cake, to be honest. Yeah. They think it's like a specialty thing, and then she makes it with real carrots and real everything. I only knew one other person who made a real carrot cake that I loved, and that was my friend Joan. Remember Joan Segarra?
For some reason, I link Fiji water with her. I don't know why. Something in water. No, I'm not. No, because you said something like she always, every time you ask for water, it was like Fiji water, or like her water system was filtered.
Yeah, she took her whole entire $500,000 home, and she changed the entire water system to have nothing but fresh filtered water. Cost them over $200 and something thousand just to do that. Mm-hmm. And because she wanted to be able to bathe with only fresh water,
wash her face
that without having to think she had to boil her water or whatever. And she's out in a great area that has great filtered water, but it wasn't good enough for them. Yeah, that was one of my favorite friends. I don't know if they still are out there. I don't know if you know this or not, but back then, when I was in my 30s and Joan and I were friends, I don't know if you know this, but Joan was 75.
She did not look like it at all.
She looked like she was 50. I know.
I don't even think that.
I don't even think that. But she just was aging very, very well. Her
water.
Yeah. And they believed in a lot of other natural path type of things, her and her husband both. And so, yeah, Joan was already in her 70s when I was in my 30s. So I don't know if they still live out in Katy or if they went back to Japan. Because that was one of the things she had said she wanted to do was go back, to Japan. Her husband wanted to go to Hawaii, so I don't know how they worked that out because I would have preferred either because they're both amazing places. So, but we just wanted to share Granel Spice Market with you. Give them the address again.
2503 Link Road, Houston, Texas 77009.
Yep, and that is in North Houston, in case you want to know as far as directions.
Airline Drive, yep.
Yeah, North Houston by the Northwest Freeway. Northwest Freeway and 610, like going downtown, which is really, really, really awesome. But there's a lot going on over there, and I know a lot of people don't like to go to certain sides of town. Like, I'm very weird. I don't like going to Southwest Houston. There's a lot of great things in Southwest Houston. I just don't like going. I'll go to Southeast before I go to Southwest. Like, some people don't like going to the Northeast side, but they'll go to the North. I always associate Northeast side with massive flooding. So, different people are different. So, if you don't... And, one thing I need to tell you. They also have curbside pickup at Connie's if you don't want to go in. And if you don't want to do anything. You can also drive up, call them and say, I'm here, I made an order. And they'll bring it out to the car as well. I think a lot of restaurants have started just leaving that in place and making that a part of how you can order from them. So we just wanted to share Granel Spice Market with you. We hope that you go there and you buy just lots and lots and lots and lots of things. No, this is not a paid advertising. No, they are not sponsoring us. No, they have not paid us to say this. As a matter of fact, all we asked them is, was it okay for us to take video and pictures of everything? And we let them know that we were with our, podcast, and they were so excited and happy and said, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. So no, we are not being paid by them to say this, but I am just telling you, as a person who loves herbs and spices, go there, spend lots of money. Put in the comments and tell us how exciting it was for you to take a little field trip over there as well. I don't know if you can order and have things shipped to you. I don't care. I'd rather have the experience and go in the store. So that's not even something I'd be looking into.
Try to go on a Friday.
I would say go on a Saturday. You meet more people and have fun. And
is it Friday and Saturdays they do the mariachi band?
Oh,
I was just saying if they want to experience that.
Well, we're talking about Granel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No. I was talking about I don't know if Granel will let you order and then you pick it up or whatever.
Oh, yeah, we didn't see no signs. Actually, it didn't look like they had that many parking spots.
And they only had 2 people working, and then the man. Now that's what I need to know. The guy, what was he doing behind the counter? It sounds like he was doing something secretive.
Yeah,
but interesting. But he kept asking you what? He asked you something.
I was just looking around taking pictures. I think he was asking We were looking for something, and he kept guiding us to the spiritual soaps. Because you was looking for, I think, just the
regular
soaps that
soap.
you found. Yeah. But it was too many.
He was working in that back room, too.
Oh. See, I try not to look too far, because...
Oh, no, I want to see, because if anything pop off, I need a plan. I'm thinking, okay, there was one way in. Yeah. I do not see a back door, but I see a back door with a red room that's open. Let me peek in there.
Red room, like red lights?
Yeah. Oh. I peeped in there. The wall was covered in red, like red paint. Oh. And I peeped in there and I saw somebody getting a reading, and I went, oh, okay. And then if you notice, the two girls that we saw in the back looking at the candles, you didn't notice they disappeared for a minute? Because they went in the back. Yeah. And then they came up to the front and paid for their stuff, and they was looking at the crystals too. But I watch people because if anything pops off, I need a plan. So that's why I be watching people. So it ain't just because I'm nosy. It's because I need a plan. But as we always say, bye for now. We'll see you the next time. And make sure you do what, Angie? Let them know.
Like, share, and subscribe, and definitely turn your notifications on and tell every woman you know about our podcast.
Absolutely. And again, we see you watching the show. It just takes nothing but a half a split second just to hit the subscribe button. The subscribe helps us to be able to continue, with the podcast, doing all of these great things that we're bringing to you. But then also, if you want to donate to our podcast, we've got our Cash App up there and everything, and just gives us more opportunity to get out and about. And we really enjoy the outings on Saturdays out and about, and we really enjoy bringing back the information to you. I have a friend that says to me every week, she said, I'm loving your Saturday shows and your Sunday and Wednesday shows. She said, I'm literally living through you and your daughter. She said, because I'm stuck in the house, I don't go anywhere anymore, and I am living through you guys every single time y'all go somewhere. And she's like, I've been in Houston almost 90 years, and these places y'all are talking about, I don't even know about. And I feel the same way. I'm almost 50, and I'm still discovering places in Houston. It's like, okay.
You're still building, too, so it's like, even so many hidden places.
So think about it. I'm going to just leave this little nugget with you. If because of everything that's going on, you don't get to travel to all these other places that you want to go to, discover your own city. See what's going on right within your driving distance. You can discover so many things right where you are. I literally just this week wrote down 5 places in Texas that are like locations in other countries, but we have mock setups here. And I'm just so excited. Like in Ingram, Texas, by the way, they have Easter Island set up there. Easter Island is where they have the big long blocks of concrete that people are trying to figure out how did they get that into ancient cities, other places. We have one right here 3 hours away from us. Can't wait to go. So discover things that are happening in your own city. And if you're into herbs and spices and all of those other things, look at all the herbal places and try to go to places that are authentic, not... And there's nothing wrong with ordering stuff online, but I have noticed that when I've ordered certain things, they're not the real thing. Something even as simple as popcorn. I like the popcorn that Target sells. So I asked the girl to show me the packet they use. I get the packet, I come home, I order the popcorn. Ordered it online, and guess what? They sent me the fake puss. I knew it when I popped it, it was fake. It didn't pop right, it didn't taste right, the butter was fake. So... I'm a little leery about ordering online.
All people would know.
And I would know because I'm a popcorn connoisseur, boo. You cannot fool me. Now, I'm not into all the flavors of popcorn. Just give me some butter popcorn and I'm a happy camper. I don't need the caramel. I don't need the cheese. I don't need that. Just butter popcorn and I'm excited for life. Like right now, I want to go see the James Bond movie just to get the popcorn, but I don't want to go in public, so I'm not going. I'm going to wait until it's on the streaming sites.
I'm telling you, there's nobody in there.
I just don't want to go in there and sit in the dark. I might get stabbed. I don't know.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. That is actually my first thought when I go in a movie theater.
Well, I have 3 thoughts now about movie theaters only because I'm weird. But one, I don't want to be in there by myself and you turn the lights out and I get stabbed, right? Or my neck slit. The other thing is sitting in the seat, I don't want a rat or something to crawl in me. The other thing is...
not on you, but in you.
The other thing is, I don't want anything to run across my feet. So when the lights are out, danger, danger, danger. Stranger, danger, danger, danger. So that's why I don't want to go to the movies. And then I'm thinking about...
your house is pitch black when I walk in every day.
But I know my house. I know what's in my house. Ooh. When I go to a foreign place, I don't know. For example, if I go and I sit into a dark theater, the first thing I'm thinking about now is how many germs are in the seat that I'm sitting in.
When's the last time you've been to the movies?
Since Jesus was a baby, I don't know, but just a long time. It's been a long time. I'm just scared to go now, simply because people don't know how to act. They want to sit too close to you. They want to sit and eat their food, and then when the funny part comes, they spit in our food. Like, don't do that next to me, which is why I'm glad all these theaters now have your private seats and your private eating thing and all of that. So, and people don't know how to shut up in the movie theater. And I'm also one of those people that when I watch movies, I like to get into them so much that I talk back to the screen. So it's best for me to be home.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I just finished Blacklist. And I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital after that. It was so good. I had talked to the TV so much that I felt like we were in connection. So that's how serious I take stuff. So I'm not a good candidate right now for a movie theater. But until next time, have a great day. Thank you for watching our Saturday show. Check out some of these places and put comments down in our comment section and let us know what you thought about it. Because we may be hyping it up and you may go and say, well, I know a better place. Guess what? Send us the name of the better place that you know. We will go and check that out as well, right?
Yep.
All right now. Bye for now.
Bye.